Hey guys, we're headed to the airport. We're bouncing around in the van apparently. We're going to the 2015 NRA convention.
That just happened.
This is Hammer. Boop. That's Nick. He's a fittest man in Brevard and also an avid tennis player. But unfortunately he's no longer single. We got Nikki up front, Ryan, Andrew. They have beautiful backs of their heads, so we thought we'd just point that out to you. Yeah, so I don't think I have a plane ticket because I didn't get an itinerary, so hopefully I can get on a flight and make it to the show. See you there. Music City Center, Nashville, Tennessee, 2015 NRA, annual meetings and exhibits. This is going to be a great show. This is really happening. I'm about to get an autograph from a Cyborg Chick, like a real one. Does my hair look okay? My hair look okay? I'm so nervous right now. Hi, could you sign this to Hammer? His name is Hammer. And just tell him that you love his fat belly. That's awesome, thank you. That's awesome, thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you, nice.
MSRP is going to be right around that $430 price range.
What?
Street price will be right around $330. So
for 1 to 6.
Yeah, really nice optics on it.
Guys, welcome back.
I got you something.
Is it a lobster?
Almost. Open it up.
That's just shenanigans.
NRA, Nash Vegas, 2015. We just saw these guys in their awesome t-shirts. Keltec, they're representing us here. It's awesome. What are your names?
Butch.
Butch?
My name is Spencer.
Spencer? Is Spencer your son?
Yes.
And you guys do these shows together?
Yep.
We recognized you from last year in Indy.
Yes.
You spent a lot of time in our booth, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
Awesome. So tell us what it is about the NRA that you guys love.
I just like the NRA because they actually do something for our gun rights in the world.
They're fighting for us.
They actually fight for us, unlike a lot of people.
Yeah, in our NRA, people crazy, you know, gun-toting whack jobs.
Oh, no.
It's the nicest community that you'll find, right? I agree.
It's good people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. And so what it is about Keltec that you like? Why'd you spend 3 hours in our booth every day last year?
I like the construction and the machining ability of it when they're constructed and in the factories. It's
good point.
Precision.
Okay. What about you?
I just like it because there's a lot of innovation in Keltec products that puts
That's a
other
great word.
manufacturers to shame.
We appreciate that. Absolutely. Yeah, and it's great. The owner of the company, George, he's the mastermind of everything. He's a genius. And all the guns that we have are just stuff that he wants in his safe. And then we all get to benefit from it.
That's great.
So we really appreciate you guys coming by. Again,
Good to meet you.
you spend as much time in our booth as you want.
We
Just
will.
giving you a hard time. All right, guys. Some great customers here, good fans, good friends.
That's okay.
Get your life balance.
All the good.
Look at this. Mr. Mac, Mr. Hank Strange. You guys know who they are. Found him here at the NRA show. So let's talk a little bit about Full 30. What do you got going on there?
Full 30 is basically a home for content creators outside of anti-gun social media sites like YouTube.
Yes.
You may not have known this, but YouTube is horridly anti-gun, and so instead of waiting for them to eventually kick us off one day or demonetize our videos and make it impossible for us to exist there, we decided to take our fate and our destiny into our own hands and create a home for ourselves and the entire gun industry as a whole.
And I've gone on and looked on it. The graphics, everything on there is great. The photos are awesome. It's laid out really well. It's nice and simple.
Thank you.
So people can navigate their way around. It's almost easier than YouTube.
And nobody can take it away from us. Full 30 owns all of its own back-end application software. There's no licensing agreements with video players, nothing.
Awesome.
So it's not like they can go, oh, you're a gun company, you just lost your licensing agreement for your video player. It's all
so exciting.
100% pro-gun, by us, for us.
Full30.com. Awesome. So go there. You'll see Hank Strange and a whole bunch of other great people there.
I don't know if people know that out there, but we're actually friends.
We are.
Yeah.
We are friends.
That's the good thing.
Take care, man.
Thanks for that. Enjoy. Bye. See you later. Let's go.
Cabbalas. Cabbalas? Maybe I'm putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Cabbalas, I don't know. Hey guys, Chad from Keltec. We are at the 2015 NRA annual meeting. It's awesome. This place is amazing. It's a smaller version of SHOT Show, but all the same people are here. The booths are a little bit smaller. It's easier to get around. We get to mingle with the public. It's been a really good experience so far. We're on day 2. I look a little tired, I apologize. Anyway, we're gonna head back into the show. We're gonna give you guys some great video, do some cool interviews with some really neat people and meet some of our sponsors and just talk about some great products and try to bring that to you guys since you can't be here. If you are here and you got to experience the show, then tell all your friends about it. Tell them to come next year. See you inside.
Aww.
So then he comes up and gives me this tube at the booth. I'm like, awesome, is it a poster? It's like, it's not a poster. And I open it up and it's like this beautiful Noveske Rails. Like,
Give him a 6-inch.
Nice.
yeah.
Super hard
so
to get right.
Nice.
Yeah. But it felt like a poster. It was so light. No, it's not a poster. Like, dude, why would I sign a poster myself to give you in a tube? Well,
that's just what he gets to the ladies.
That whole thing was just embarrassing. Like.
You don't want your thumbs to be wrapped because this makes you grab the gun lower. Okay. So you want your thumbs to be high.
I'm throwing the handgun, I'm pushing out. I'm going to magazine change, I'm pushing out the same.
Hey guys, it's me again. I'm at Atlas Defense. We're going to show you some really neat stuff that these guys are doing for the KSG and maybe a couple of other little things. You guys know Joe Mo. Come on in, Joe.
Hey, Chad.
What's going on?
Oh, not too bad. How are you, man?
So, we've got a... Where's Charlie? Charlie, get in here.
Charlie.
Come on, man. Have a seat. So, we're at NRA. Ran into each other as usual. We always have a good time hanging out. So, we talked a little bit about this at Rock Castle.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever got that video out yet.
Yeah, I know.
But you told us all about it, and at the time it was like a prototype stage.
Yeah.
So
we had.
Yeah,
we just started forming into the cellular style. We've had the can out for about 2 years now as far as design the concept. When we did the transition, we want to have some meaningful changes so we can move forward with the Atlas branded products. We're really proud of the company. Atlas is starting fresh, starting new, January 1st. It's like a whole clean slate.
Awesome.
Just rolling out.
Yeah, and you got lots of support. We've been talking about that today. A lot of people coming up to you and just congratulating you and telling you, you know, we're behind you. Keep doing what you're doing, and you know, we loved everything, you know, that you guys are putting out.
It's absolutely great. People in the industry, and here at NRA, we get access to the customer Yeah, and it's really cool to see that, because that was the question I always had was, yeah, the industry is still supportive because they know me.
Right.
What is the public?
Exactly.
And everybody loves it.
Yeah,
and
that's awesome to see.
One of the coolest things here that we brought was the KSG suppressor. We've got the little 13-inch gun, which not a whole lot of people get to use. We've got attached to the KSG SS, the suppress system.
KSG SS, that's the official name of the stand.
That's it. Yep,
Awesome.
it's fully named now, KSG SS. It's comes standard as a 12-inch, and it's modular, so you can bring it down to what we have here.
Awesome.
This is it. This is the full-size piece.
Charlie, let's talk about the mounting system. So what do we got?
Well, the mounting system is it's a quick detach. It's real simple. It's real easy to use. The system allows us to have a lot of other things that can mount on the gun itself. We got this is what we call the an impact device. It looks a little bit like a meat tenderizer, but it's going to have obviously a lot of uses. It can cover up the mount whenever the suppressor doesn't need to be on the weapon itself.
Right.
You know, so
why would you take it off? I mean, look at this thing.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to loan,
if
you have an 18-inch and you want to loan it to somebody, you can't give them a gun with a suppressor on it. So it allows you to pull it off.
You don't loan somebody your KSG, bro. They got to get their own.
If you got to do a nice dynamic entry on your neighbor's house and you got to let them use it, I mean, you never know. But what's cool about the impact device
is the impact device itself here.
It's multifunction. This is one of the early models. The ones that are available now are ported for breaching, for muzzle climb, and muzzle flash reduction.
Oh, nice.
It's nice and weighty, so it gives the gun a good balance. You got a nice aggressive crenellation and face here to grab on the doors. DNA sampling, which is great.
Absolutely.
You got to pull a sample. Compliant, so if somebody's in the way, you need them to get out of the way. Poke, poke, poke.
Wow, that's great.
It's multifunction, and if you do it properly, you can leave the nice branded Atlas A in the doors and walls and things around the office and the shop.
Always thinking about it.
There's so much freedom happening right now.
Hey, get in there. I want to take a picture of you with it.
Do the old prom photo?
Oh, yeah. Do it. Straight gangsta. Dude, that's awesome.
Freedom.
That's awesome.
My name is Joe Gregory, and I'm here to ring the NRA Freedom Bell with the kids. Well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of the free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be
infringed.
We are the people of the United States of America, and we the people of the National Rifle Association. Thank you all very much.
Yes.
And so now we're going to do something that we always like to do.
I'm right here. In Celtic.
Oh, look.
Were you really?
This is what send you a text.
All right, guys. So we're back with Tim from Tactical Walls. What is this one called again?
It's the 1450M.
The 1450M. Tim built this specifically for us in the Keltec booth for the NRA show this year. We're going to show it with some real guns in it. Just kidding, guys.
They are real.
Check that out. They are real guns.
They are real guns.
Awesome display, man. We really appreciate you building this for us and letting us put it in our booth. It benefited us just as much as it's probably going to benefit you guys.
Excellent.
And we've gotten so many compliments on it. The guns look great in there. I mean, obviously we make stuff that's perfect for this thing. But again, you can set this up for anybody, right?
You guys make some of the stuff that's so small and compact, you can get a lot of it in here.
Yeah, awesome.
And with the bullpup, it's perfect. And then also with the colors, because you guys have a pretty varied palette, that helps a lot.
Yeah.
Really throw some contrast in the mix.
And I also, I'd recommend actually having a gun in there that, like, I know it's a pink gun, but when you open this thing up and it's dark, you know, bam, it pops right out. There's no problem seeing it.
Yeah,
so.
and it's magnetic. That's that M part of the 1450M.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, again, really appreciate it, Tim, man. Thanks a lot. I hope you guys had a really good show.
We did, and we appreciate you guys letting us come down and share some space in the booth and spread the word.
Anytime. TacticalWalls.com. Check it out.
TacticalWalls.com/chartreuse.
There it is. 2000 Gen 2, take 6. I think I'm gonna hang a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on it because
we're gonna make
hungry when you're out there.
A Picatinny Mount peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
It's a survival gun.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, look what I found. If you've watched some of our other videos, you might recognize some of these people here. They're big Keltec fans and we really appreciate them, so we wanted to get them on camera, talk a little bit about our guns. Now, so let's start with your name. What's your first name?
Wyatt.
Wyatt? So Wyatt, where are you from?
Illinois.
Illinois.
Danae from Illinois.
She's from Illinois as well.
Daniel, Illinois.
They're all from Illinois. And it's a tough state, Illinois, for guns, right? So you guys have kind of been struggling a little bit, but you've had some victories recently. So a little bit about what you do. You're a firearms instructor?
Yeah, last year I went down and attended a course and used my GI Bill to become a firearms instructor through the NRA. Pretty well got everything they have, and now I'm working over at a local range. Like RSO and teach them both, so I teach in the evenings for them or teach on my own on that side or go out and just help new shooters.
Alright, so you guys come over to the Keltec booth every time we have a show, no matter where we are. We could go to Japan and have a show and these guys would show up, I promise. But so what is it about Keltec, just in general, that you like? What's your favorite part about it?
Mainly, I just really enjoy Keltec because it's not the same, you know? Like, every company does their combat pistol, every company does their AR. Keltec, just from the product line, it's all something that no one else is really doing, like the BMR 30.
So innovation, good innovation.
Even back to the P30, who was doing something like that.
What you have here is the RFB.
Yeah.
Which is a gun we introduced, I believe, in 2007. It's a 308 bullpup with an 18-inch barrel. And just tell me about what you like about that gun.
308 in this little B package. I've really wanted one of these for a long time. I've got a couple opportunities to shoot them. The fact that it's ambi friendly, I'm left-handed, she's left-handed, so when it comes to bullpups,
now the truth comes out. Now we know why they like Keltec.
Well, I like Keltec before you start doing the bullpups. I mean, I'd already had some of the George's earlier stuff in his other lines, and when Keltec started coming out with the pistols and stuff, I already had some of them. But when you move to bullpups and start doing anything ambi friendly, like I got a KSG at home already, and you can't beat it over.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the KSG. So, what is it about this thing that you love?
I love that it's a double tube fed shotgun that you can select what you want to fire. So you can carry two different types of rounds. You can go back and forth, whatever you need for your.
And the capacity is pretty sweet.
So the capacity, you don't. For the same capacity that you get on a regular tube-fed shotgun, you'd have a tube going about like 3 inches in front of your barrel.
I've got a gun like that, yeah.
A little more weight on the front. This is all nice, tight, compact, good balance.
Nice. And this particular one, guys, was coded by a buddy of mine, Jim, over at Jim's Gun Supply in Wisconsin. Look him up, jimsgunsupply.com. He does amazing work. And you have the RDB, which is our new bullpup 5.56 rifle that'll be coming out here fourth quarter. The thing about this gun is, again, compact, light package, and for smaller frame people, the bullpup really lends itself to a balance, you know, and it's a lot easier to shoot, particularly for women. So, and you got to shoot this at the bullpup shoot, right? And you had a good time. Smashing targets at 200 yards. You don't believe me? Go watch the footage. So tell me about it.
Yeah, for me it's important to find something that fits my frame and isn't uncomfortable, making me overreach or something like that.
Good length to pull for you.
Yeah, definitely ambi friendly is an aspect I look for. Left-handed.
And left-handed, yeah. So it's downward ejecting gun. She doesn't have to worry about brass. And it's got a full-length carbine barrel in it. So, which is great. You're not giving up any velocity or accuracy, you know, by having such a short gun. So it's lightweight and balanced. Smaller frame people can still reach out to distance. Again, she was killing it at 200 yards. So, you guys, thank you so much for all your support, for coming by the booth every time and following us around at all these great events. It's really good to have you guys there, shining faces. And the fact that you guys are from Illinois and you're still pushing, you know, supporting the NRA and pushing everything, gun-friendly stuff forward. It's because of you guys that you're having some victories in your state. So really appreciate that. Thank you guys for coming by. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Leave the show, the NRA convention, without stopping by Magpul. These guys are the innovators and the leaders in accessories for just about everything. We got John here. He agreed to talk to us a little bit on camera. As you guys do not know, we're going to be sending the sub 2000s now with Magpul mags for your Glock variants. So John, how did this get started, this project?
So we take a look at a lot of different magazines for ARs, bolt guns, the G36, the AUG. We got a pretty robust line of magazines.
Definitely.
And looking at the factory Glock mag, it's a really good magazine from a functional standpoint, but there's a lot of demand for an aftermarket magazine. It might, some of the advantages of this one, certainly cost, as Glock magazines have risen over time, but base Glock magazine is a really good one. We had the opportunity to make one that didn't use a steel liner and lend itself towards the manufacturing methods that we're comfortable with working with.
Awesome.
So with that, at SHOT Show we announced it, and Thursday we actually started shipping them to dealers and customers. PMag 17 GL9. It's a Glock 17 mag. Holds 17 rounds. It's got a high visibility follower. It's got an indicator window that'll show you when the magazine's fully loaded. And one common complaint about Glock mags, it's got an easy off base plate. You take a 9mm round, push it in there, and it disassembles just like our AR mags do.
Nice. They sent us a few of these things to test in the sub 2000, and it passed with flying colors. They drop free. They're super, super tough. We ran it over. We did a bunch of testing with it. We run a bunch of rounds out of it, which is cool because it's a non-Glock variant that we ran it in. So I mean, you can test with a Glock all day. It's what it was designed for. We tested it in a platform that's completely different than a Glock, and it was awesome. It ran great. So, but the future, in the future, people are gonna want to know what other variants are going to do. Like, what other calibers are you guys going to do with this? And are you going to do extended mags, base plates, and that kind of thing?
We're looking at a lot of different options, be it additional base plates, longer magazines, different calibers. The one thing we've already announced is the PMag 15 GL9. Same magazine for Glock 19. Excuse the appearance of this one. It's a prototype, 3D printed. But it's coming, it's announced, and late summer you'll be able to get the same magazine for the Glock 19. And then we're going to continue the magazine line into the future.
Awesome.
So,
cost effectiveness, it's great. I mean, plus the availability of Magpul. You can't go to a gun store without seeing every Magpul product around. So you guys will be able to find these anywhere and pay nearly half the price for them, which is amazing. So we expect nothing less from Magpul. Again, these guys are the innovators. You guys do such awesome work. We're sending out the RDBs when they start coming out. They'll be coming out the PMag 20s, and we're sending the CMR 30s with the M-Bus sights on it. So, you know, it's just a great thing for us to be able to partner with Magpul. It's such a great company, and we really appreciate you guys working with us, man.
Definitely. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, man. Thanks for doing it. Guys, test and evaluation, take one. Finger test complete. Pass. Pretzel test, take one. Fail. Guys, the pretzel test, take two. Pass. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yo, if you get that in your
good
list,
stuff.
I am not
We're back again, and this time we're at Warren Scope Mounts. These things are awesome. It's a great company, and with us we have Randy. We're just going to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that Warren has going on. They're one of our sponsors of our 3-gun team.
Absolutely, yep.
And we have been beating their crap out of their mounts, and they just won't budge, you guys. These things are phenomenal. They're lightweight, they look really cool,
Thank you.
And they're taking off like a rocket. I'm seeing them everywhere now.
They are. They're really popular. So, you know, we're not great 3-gunners, but we like to shoot too, and we listen to feedback from guys like you. So,
he says he's not a great 3-gunner, but I watched him shoot at the last match. He was killing it. Anyway,
pretty bad. We put steel inserts in the bottom of all our mounts, so you're screwing into steel instead of aluminum. We use a torque wrench and a nut on the bottom here so that the rings don't ever come loose on a match. Right. I see them go in and out of buckets all day. They fly, and every shooter picks them up and says it still holds 0, and we're like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of that, you know, the fact that you guys are shooters. All right, NRA Conference 2015 is officially over. We're gonna pack up, we're gonna head home, we're gonna make some more guns. Thank you guys for joining us. This is a great time, and really appreciate you watching. Bye-bye, NRA. Horse? Like horse meat? Horse burgers? I like it. Oh, there we go.
I don't know if they need anything else.
Oh my gosh, look at us.
Is this a urinal cake? Are you sure? Tastes like it.
Best tasting urinal cake he's ever had.
It tastes exactly like
it's
a
urinal cake. It's a low-cost snack. Watch this. It was the 2 Stellas. That's actually pretty good. You have the skills to do that.
He's obese. I think we're going on hour 2.5 or hour 3 at the airport. Got out of the show a lot earlier than expected, so came here, got some dinner, and we're really bored. And by the way, some of the people here at the gate are not amused by our antics. Specifically that lady over there.
She's trying to raise her nose. Hey.
Almost lost it. Me too.
Amber, what's the back of your shirt say?
Nice.
Matt's Hot Dogs.
That's not what it says.
Without looking down, I don't know what shirt I'm wearing actually.